What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve an algebraic expression that requires some distribution. So as you can see, we have a pair of parentheses on each side of this equal sign, right? The first thing you're going to do is distribute. Okay, so starting on this side, we're going to take this 7 right here and distribute that to the 2x and to the 5. Okay, so 7 times 2x is equal to 14x, okay? And then 7 times 5 is equal to 35. And then in this one, since we're subtracting, we're going to keep that subtraction right there, okay? And then that's equal to, now we're going to distribute this side. So this 8, we're going to multiply by the 4x and then by the 1. So 8 times 4x is equal to 32x, okay? And then 8 times 1 is just 8. And then again, since we're subtracting here, we're going to subtract right there, okay? And then we're going to bring down this last part, the minus 9. Okay, now let's try and simplify this a little bit more before we start moving stuff around. So here we still just have 14x minus 35, and that's equal to 32x. And then here we have negative 8 minus 9, right? So negative 8 minus 9 is equal to negative 17. Okay, now as you can see, we have an x on both sides of this equal sign right here, right? We have an x term right here and an x term right here. So whenever you have a variable on both sides of the equation, what you have to do is get them all on one side of the equation of the equal sign, okay? So we need to have all the x's on this side, and then we have to have all the numbers on this side. So the way you're going to do that is, let's start with the x's, okay? So here I have 32x, right? Positive 32x. So in order to move it to the left side of the equation, we're going to subtract by 32x. So since we're subtracting by 32x on this side, we're going to do the same thing on this side. So now simplifying this, 14x minus 32x is equal to negative 18x, okay? And then we have minus 35, right? And that's equal to 32x minus 32x, those just went to 0. So on this side, we're just left with negative 17. Negative 17. Okay, so we're trying to isolate x, right? So what I'm going to do next is get rid of this minus 35 by adding 35. And remember, you do it on both sides, okay? So simplifying this side, we're left with negative 18x. Minus 35 plus 35, those go to 0. And then this is going to be equal to negative 17 plus 35. And that's going to be equal to positive 18. Okay, now solving for x right here, the last thing we have to do is divide. Since we want to get rid of this negative 18, we're going to divide by negative 18. And remember, you do that on both sides, okay? So this negative 18 and this negative 18 cancel out. So on this side, all we're going to be left with is x. And that's going to be equal to 18 divided by negative 18. So what's 18 divided by 18? Well, any number divided by itself is just 1, right? And then what's a positive number divided by a negative number? Well, that would be a negative number, right? So positive 18 divided by negative 18 is equal to negative 1. So your answer right here would be x is equal to negative 1. So if you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions or want to see any other examples, just let me know in the comment section below. Also, there's a couple playlists attached that I think you'll find helpful, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you there.